Watch how Robert Jenrick absolutely tears into Labour over their controversial new sentencing guidelines. He's not holding back, accusing them of creating a dangerous two-tier justice system. Will Labour fix the mess, or are they doubling down?
Robert Jenrick.
Speaker, well, yesterday, the Sentencing Council issued a letter correcting the Justice Secretary. They made clear that the new sentencing guidelines were not the same as the draft guidance under the last government. And they explained that her department supported the new two-tier guidance. Her representative was at the meeting. It was approved on the 24th of January. Her officials were even given a walk-through on the 3rd of March, a dummy's guide to two-tier justice. After I brought this to her attention last Wednesday, her team briefed the papers that she was, and I quote, incandescent. Well, was she incandescent at her officials or at her own failure to read her papers and do her job properly?
Secretary of State.
I mean, the Shadow Lord Chancellor's amnesia continues because he has clearly not done his homework. He's forgotten that it was his government that was consulted extensively on this guidance. It also appears he cannot read because the letter states very clearly all of the consultation that took place under his government, and it shows that they were consulted numerous times on the new guidance. They welcomed the new guidance. I notice he didn't refer to that welcoming of that guidance. The change he refers to, he knows full well, is a minor change because what has been retained between what his government saw and the change that occurred is the reference to race, ethnic and cultural background. So he can't hide behind that. The last few days have therefore been an expert lesson from the member opposite. He has taught us all how to throw the Shadow Transport Secretary under a bus.
Yay. Robert Jenrick.
Well, as a lawyer herself, I would have thought she would have known the difference between the last guidance and the new ones. I say as a lawyer, but in this cabinet you never really know who's a real lawyer or who's just pretending to be one. But in 21 days' time, by the Justice Secretary's own admission, we will have two-tier justice. Her plan to fix this won't come into effect for a year. That's unacceptable. As she's been too lazy to do her job, I'll do it for her. Today I am presenting a bill to block these two-tier sentencing guidelines and to fix her mess. It's here, it's ready to go. Will she support it? Will she stand with us on this side of the House for equality under the law? Or will it be two-tier justice with her and two-tier Keir?
I think the whole House can see that the only pretence at a job is the one that the Shadow Lord Chancellor is doing because he's pretending to be the leader of the opposition. We all know exactly what he is about. And my reaction to what has happened in relation to the Sentencing Council's guidelines was very clear when we did the oral statement last week in this House. We will never stand for a two-tier approach to sentencing. But I am actually getting on with fixing the problem rather than looking for a bandwagon to jump on. That is why I have already written to the Sentencing Council. I will be meeting with them later in this week, and I have made it very clear I will consider their role and their powers, and if I need to legislate, I will do so, but I will make sure that whatever changes I bring forward are workable and they deliver the fair justice system that we all need and deserve, and one his government did not deliver.